Hey, what's up, y'all? MRJ33352 coming at you with a movie review of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Alright, let's talk about this. At the midnight showings last weekend, the movie made 4.3 million. That's just at the midnight showings alone. Lately, a lot of box office movies have been showing the premieres on a Thursday around 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and then at midnight. It used to be a long time ago, they would just show it strictly at midnight. One showing at midnight, and that was that Thursday night. But now they start to show them like at 8 o'clock and stuff, and 7 o'clock, and 10 o'clock, and 9 o'clock. You know, they start showing them Thursday night, that night. But I guess times are changing, things are changing. Friday alone, last weekend, the movie took in, what did the movie take in? 25 million. Yeah, I forgot. 25 million, bringing its total gross for the weekend. The first weekend the movie came out to 65 million. And the sequel's already been planned. From what I hear, the sequel, part 2, will have Rocksteady and Bebop in it, possibly. If you're a fan of the Ninja Turtles, then you know who Rocksteady and Bebop are from the 80s cartoon. Me, I'm a kid of the 90s, so I know my Turtles. It's going to go, the sequel's planned for June 3rd, 2016, if I'm not mistaken, and it's supposed to go head-to-head with X-Men Apocalypse, or X-Men Apocalypse, you know, the sequel to First Class X-Men, supposed to come out around that time. And other movies like, Snow White and the Huntsman or something. But now let's talk about how this movie was, how Michael Bay took this movie in a different direction. Yes and no, he did. Well, definitely, yes, he did. But no, he didn't. I say no because this. While they were filming, or whether they were announcing that they were going to make this movie, Michael Bay had announced who Shredder was going to play, which was William Fichtner. I should have got his name. William Shatner or something like that. But when you watch the movie, not to give it away, the guy that was supposed to play Shredder isn't playing Shredder. So there you go. He must have listened to the internet gurus or the people that's just crazy about the Turtles and decided to change that part up. But as far as the origin of the story goes, and the green ooze, if you're a kid of the 90s or if you used to watch this cartoon, he definitely changed it up. And in a way, I'm really not mad. Well, I'm not mad at him. All I'm saying is, just don't mess it up. Okay, you done changed the story now. You done got 65 plus million people to come out and see this movie and roll to understand this new story of the Turtles based on the 80s and 90s cartoon version and the movie version in the 90s. So now that you done changed it up, don't mess it up. So Shredder's in there, and I'm not going to say Shredder looked like a transformer, but that word was floating around in the room the first time I saw the Shredder. Kind of, sort of, you know. Like Michael Bay still has some Transformer feverish inside of him. But he did direct the movie. He helped blow things up in the movie. You know, if you don't know anything else about Michael Bay, he's the Transformer guy. You know, the guy that does Transformers. He does a lot more movies too. You know, like Bad Boys 3, Will Smith, Martin Lawrence. Well, it's not out, but it's another reason why that movie been delayed for so long, because, well, Michael Bay is super busy. It's Michael Bay and Jerry Bruckheimer that did that movie. But anyway, back to Turtles. What would I give the movie overall? A B+. What kept it from an A? The story change. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I was reading and watching some of the comments some of the people left. One guy said, this Turtles movie, excuse my language, can suck cowabunga dick. Yeah, kind of funny, huh? I probably didn't say that right because, you know, but I was just reading some of the comments. And a lot of people, Rotten Tomatoes is a very critical movie reviewer that RottenTomatoes.com, if you don't know. They grade movies hard. And basically, when they put up their opinion pretty much is correct. And they graded this movie pretty hard. Well, this movie, I'm always willing for reboots. Where did I get my reboots from? Batman and Superman. Nobody does reboots like Batman and Superman when it comes to superheroes. And if Spider-Man keep going the way they're going, they'll be in that same category. But I think Spider-Man is headed in a different direction based on the disastrous sales from Part 2. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Pitiful. Anyway, Michelangelo was still Michelangelo. I'll give you that. He was still silly, partying. Well, not really partying, but definitely he was goofy. He was, a party guy. He wasn't a party guy. He just had all the jokes for the movie. Raphael was the hard-headed one, the bad one, the mean one, the tough one. Still that. Donatello was the nerdy one. Definitely that. I'll give him that. Leonardo was definitely the leader. Splinter, he was something else, but he was cold though. Splinter was cold. Splinter knew his stuff. Splinter was cold. Definitely CGI up in here, of course, but Splinter was cold. Like I said, the Shredder, for a minute I thought about Transformers, but I went ahead and erased it. Shredder, they knew their karate. The Foot Clan is different from the cartoons. The Foot Clan is a little different. Like I said, Michael Bay took the movie in a different direction. If you remember the cartoons, or if you briefly remember the cartoons, that's cool. But if it's your first time going to see this Turtles movie, and you don't remember the cartoons, and you just know a little bit about them, I think you will enjoy the movie. But if you're a die-hard Ninja Turtle fan based off the past and the 80s, you might be real critical of this movie. Am I real critical of it? Do I accept it? Put it this way, before I get out of here. I like this movie better than Godzilla, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, but The Amazing Spider-Man 2 just wasn't a business for me. And, what else I like this movie better than? The Purge. Yeah, I like it a little bit better than The Purge Anarchy. And what else? Don't get me wrong though, The Purge Anarchy was cool. I liked it, but I like it a little bit better because it had my favorite Turtles in there. Well, it had the Turtles in there, and they still had their sense of humor. Just the origin of the story kind of changed. So that's my take. That's how I feel about the movie. That's my opinion about the movie. As far as I'm concerned, we might even see, for you die-hard Turtle fans like myself, because I grew up watching this, we might even see Crane and Dimension X in the sequel. And if you don't know who Crane or Dimension X is, well, it's for the die-hard Turtle fans. Alright, y'all. I know, to my subscribers, I know this movie review is late as fuck. It's my new schedule. I'll do it when I can, how I can. Alright, y'all. Till next time. Peace, peace, peace.